Okay, here's the deal. I'm not late. I just made an OBS problem. I've just been talking to myself for 4 minutes. I pressed record rather than stream. I'm sorry, okay? I just did my whole intro and then looked and was like, why is the green light not on? That's weird. We're back. We're back with some more Oni. Scyther, good evening. Fail indeed. Yeah, we started this base last stream. We played about 80 odd cycles, and at the moment we're in a bit of a stress issue. I've got a couple of dupes that we need to sort out. We've done a bit of exploring. That's about all we've done, really. We found a nice little ice biome down here where we got loads of wheezeworts and stuff. We've got an ATN down here as well, which is going to be quite handy. And then up here, we've got another ice biome with a slush geyser that we're currently trying to get sorted. Slush geyser is under here. We found a carbon dioxide geyser, and then we've got our 2 vents that we found at the start. So we've got a water vent and a natural gas vent. And that's it, really. That's about all we did. Spent a lot of time just nattering and catching up and talking about some of the new changes and stuff. Mick, you are still alive, mate. Good evening. How are you? We've got a bit of a mushroom farm down here. Some basic rooms around the base just for now. Wait, that's... There we go. Basic rooms around the base. But at the moment, we're in a bit of an issue with stress. So, what I want to do is just fix that, because I've made some problems. Onwards and upwards, indeed, Gigi. Oh, you fell asleep midstream. No worries, buddy. You're still alive. We've not killed anybody off yet. We are going to have some nightmares if I don't sort out some of these priorities, though. So let me just figure out a few things and why things are going so terribly badly. So, for starters, I want them to be a 9. I want you to be disabled with a 9. We've got some stress issues because we've leveled people up quite aggressively. And because we're using liquid locks, they're starting to get the soggy feet debuff and stuff like that. Thank you very much, Dan. The woman's got to get to work and she's not happy about it. What else happened? Yeah, we did this whole project up here, and it's a shitty area with not very pleasant atmosphere, and yeah, my dupes all got stressed. So we need to sort that out before we do anything else. That is the plan. So, at the moment we only have a single massage table, which is not ideal. Yeah, she works evening, Cypher. Yeah, works in a bar. Mooney, how are you? Another evening of wonderful Oni. Well, we'll see. We'll see if you're saying it's wonderful in half an hour's time. So yeah, I'm not going to worry too much about research and stuff again. We also have QWERTY, who's made herself a little bit sickly. So we need to get her sorted with some pills as well before she dies. So let's just pause the game a sec whilst I do this. Where is QWERTY? Let's do that. There we go. So yeah, just need to sort of stress out. We noticed I wasn't paying attention really towards the end of the last stream when we started loads of vomiting and stuff and stress puking. And it's going to bite us in the arse if we don't get it sorted, so... I'm very well, thank you, buddy. I'm glad you started streaming this again live, as Twitch for me has been stale around this time. Oh dear. Well, that's no good, mate. That's no good at all. Oh, come on. There you go, stress vomiting Scyther, you son of a gun. Oh, that's actually going to be a bit of a nightmare. Oh, you bastard. You're going to puke in my oil? Bollocks. That is not good at all. Right. We need to maybe get another massage table down. What I might do is mix these circuits together. Because we're not doing any research at the minute. This one's only doing oxygen. Let's see, this one's currently at 420, this one's at 780. I think we can mix these 2 circuits up, honestly, just for now, just to keep things ticking over. So let's do that. Actually, let's not do that at all. Let's slap in another massage table, because otherwise they're just going to keep getting worse, and I don't want it. So, let's see, we're going to have 4 of these ultimately, aren't we? Use a bit of iron. See if we can get this sorted. This could be like a 6. I want these done now. We also need to do some more with our critters today and figure out a system of sorting them and getting them set up properly. Because at the moment, we're just sort of leaving them where they stand and it's not the best. Right, copy settings. Whew. Where's Cypher? Where is he? Oh, blue's on it. We need Scyther. Prior's on there. Oh, Scyther's actually just been sick, hasn't he? So he'll be alright for a bit. He's just puked in my oil like a jerk. And jerk. That's what you get. X-Team, how are you, mate? Good evening. I'm debating removing all this as well. Maybe just murder this puff for now. I'm not sure yet. So hopefully Quirt's had a supplement now. She has. Her immune system is on the up, so that's fine. We'll get her fixed. In the meantime, we can do a bit of sweeping whilst we're waiting. We also had the revelation last stream, and I didn't know this, of how fucking hot our dirt is coming out of our compost heaps. It's coming out at like 70 degrees. So we're probably going to have to move this away. This is cooking our base. So I might put it down here for now. Somewhere where it doesn't really matter. Because gee whiz is toasty. Yeah, let's slap a few of these down. And move these outside. There you go, put another one in. Actually, we'll put a couple in. Because I don't want this happening anymore. Oh dear. Have we run out of slime or something? We've still got loads of slime. I'm not really sure why they're not doing this. I'm feeling they're struggling to breathe. Nerd! Good evening, mate. How are you, buddy? Happy Friday to you, bud. Nice. Okay. Oh, this is really going to bother me. Oh well, we'll fix that one. Before we break into the pocket of oil, we'll fix that. I'd like to get all this swept up as well. Okay, so we'll try and get the stress down to like a manageable level. That would be good. And then we can go from there. We do want to get some power into the base as well. I'm not sure whether we're going to tap into this first or just do some coal gens first. I don't really know. But again, I'm just going to leave them to do what they're doing for now. These can all be an 8. Yeah, these can all be an 8. And I want some of these doing with urgency as well. That would be good. This is starting to get real stinky in here as well. So I might actually put a couple of deodorizers in here. That could be a plan. The thing is, I don't want my puff to come up here and start pooping. I thought you said you was going to go straight into petroleum. I wasn't sure, to be honest, Scyther. Petroleum generators are better now. They've been buffed. So they're stronger than they were. So a part of me wants to do that. But on the same token, I think we'll have a nightmare if we try and just skip straight into petroleum. I think. I think we will have to do a bit of coal gens and stuff. It's just, they're so powerful. It gives us so much easy power. In terms of power grid, like transformers and stuff, I'm not really sure how to do that either yet. I've got a bit of planning to do, really. I might do like transformers in these spaces here on both sides. That could work. And then we'll just square this off. So I might start doing that over here. Then we could do like natural gas power here, coal gens, hydrogen gens, something like that. That might be real nice. But I kind of need to get this liquid locked before I release all this hydrogen into the base. Because I don't really want that all coming up here. If I can avoid it. We're down to like 3 tons of algae, so I do need to start thinking soonish what I want to do. Okay. Nice. Mushrooms, meal ice. I might actually, I don't know whether to let people eat meal ice or just start ripping these out. I think I might get rid of these, some of these now at least. Or we could just leave them to rot and turn them into compost, or dirt rather. That might not be a bad shout. What else have we found? What else have we found? So there's a couple more warts that we can claim up here if we want. We can access all these. I'll just make sure we've set these to auto harvest. We have not. Because this is basically our sleet wheat. This is our sleet wheat farm in here. And we'll just leave it like that. Cool. Yeah, we put some wiring in. We still need to do the automation on this, so I might get that sorted now. I'm just going to do a sensor on this one. So, have I already done this? I have already done this. Oh, that's fine then. So I just need to dig this out now and seal it up. That will be good. So let's get this swept up. We need more power on this circuit as well, don't we? Nah, this will be fine for now. As long as Hanno keeps cooking and keeps our food up, I'm happy. Immunity's on the up. Quirts has been fixed. How many of these have we got left? 4 left. Let's give one to Beamer on as well, because he was a little bit poorly. I think it was Beamer on, wasn't it? Beamer on and Coatsy. Let's give them all a tablet each. Perfect. We'll lower the decor a little bit this, but we'll spread out more decor, so it should benefit us. Beautiful. Right, let me just check the priorities and stuff as well. So, my construction dudes, how are we doing actually for jobs? I've not checked the jobs tree for a while. We're probably not going to do loads of cross-training on this like we did in the last one. I don't really want to cross-train everyone. But we will cross-train like the basic stuff, I think. I think that'll be a good thing to do. Hanno, I want to still keep him crazy on cooking. But you can also do building and digging and supply. What other architects have we got? I also want you to be able to dig and supply. Should hopefully speed our architects up a little bit. These I don't really want to be harvested at all. So I might just turn these off. Disable harvest on all of these. Nice. Bacon fried's getting leveled up, which is cool. Right, how many critters have we got in here at the minute? We've got 6. Why have we got 6? I don't want sage hatch. I don't want sage hatches. Maybe we'll move them to somewhere else. Let me think. Do a critter drop-off point here. Cool, it's good evening. How are you? How's it going? Get rid of all this stuff. I think this shine bug has to go. I think he has to go. He might be one of our last shine bugs though, that's the only problem. I don't know if we've got any shine bug eggs stored anywhere. I don't think we've got any eggs stored actually. So, this is going to be for sage hatches. And sage hatchlings, I think. And we'll keep 6 here as well. And we'll get this little fella wrangled. Actually, I don't think we will keep 6. We'll get this guy wrangled as well. Oh. This is a really weird bug, isn't it? Sage hatchling. What do we want to give you? Nothing. I don't want to give you shit, actually. I'm just going to kill you. I don't want you at all. This was a terrible idea. We'll change this to stone hatches, because those we will want. Which we don't have yet, so that's fine. I really want him to leave. Maybe we'll wait till he's laid his egg and then we'll get rid of him. How many people are in this room at the minute? How many crits have we got? 7 now. Oh, there's 2 in here now. Fuck. Wait, what? Oh, we wrangled him. Oh, that's incredible. I've never seen that before. We've tied up a shine bug. Look at that. So he's the excess, so we've tied him up. So now we need somewhere to dump him. The only problem is he's tame. Now, will he become wild when we drop him off, I wonder? Let's do this. Let's try this. Shine bug, shine nymph. Lee, how are you, mate? Long time no see, buddy. Very well, thank you, buddy. How about yourself? How about yourself? Right. Let's not have phosphorite in here anymore. Placid shinebug, placid nymph. Don't know what that means. Where have all these additional things come from? Go away. That should be fine. Looks like a bag lob. Yeah, the little tied up dude. Right, let's put a couple of people on combat. Yeah, nerd can be our executor dude. Come and kill this sage hatch. Bit of busy bee, yeah, I see. Back on it. I am. We've not played it for like a month, and we come back to it for the cosmic update. Okay. My hatch ate most of that meat, which is a little bit annoying, but whatever. Okay. So the only way I can catch that shine bug then, which seems to now have disappeared anyway, was if he was in excess in the room, without using traps and stuff anyway. That's fine. So did we wrangle this guy yet? No, we did not. Let's get him wrangled. Get him in there, and then that's our 6 then. And that can be auto-wrangled. And that'll be nice. We do have a couple down here as well. One of which seems to be tame, which is interesting. Some critters eat the same stuff, so extra boxes get checked in feeder. Oh, I see, Malibu. I see. Welcome to the stream, buddy. It was more placid. I didn't know what it meant by placid stuff at the bottom. Placid. Wait, what's it gone now? Placid shine bug, placid shine nymph. Can you set the drop-off point to 0? Yep. So you could have like an egg room, and then whenever anything hatches, you could turf them out. That's quite a cool idea, actually. Maybe we'll try that. We do have wild hatches floating around everywhere, but shine bugs not so much. Raw egg. Oh. Oh dear. Raw egg. Let's eat an egg. Oh, it's omelettes now, aren't they? Okay. Make a few more chews. Just have Quirt eat them now. I'll tell you what we'll do now as well. Whilst we're just doing some sweeping and stuff, we will finish off our research, because there's only a couple of bits left to do, so we'll let them crack on with that. Has this been done yet? No. Although in fairness, it's only a bit of ice, so I might just leave that. That is not a problem. So, the only thing I'm bothered about is the speed at which they're going to get this done. They ain't going to be very fast. It is dormant at the minute though as well, so now's probably a good time to get it analysed. This should work out time-wise, I think. This will be okay. So when this guy hatches, we should have six actual hatches in here, which should be fine. I'm not going to try and get a smooth hatch as such. We'll just wait until we get one by chance, I think. There's no real rush, is there? So we do have a scientist at the minute, but he's technically not assigned to being a scientist. But I'm hoping to be able to crack on anyway. We shall see. So I'd like to get this figured out before it starts erupting again. Then we have all the hypothermia problems and stuff. It's going to take a long time if you have to do like 2 bits of work and then leave again. Yeah, Nerd's going to take quite a while to get this researched, I think. Or get this analysed, but we can at least shut it up soon. So I might actually open it up on this side, so we can get in a bit easier. We can probably get this done now as well. Dig that out. So you can make a drop-off point in any room and set it to 0 to wrangle shine bugs. Oh, Mentos, you clever girl. Clever girl. That is actually brilliant. Which game is this? Eunuch, welcome back, buddy. This is Oxygen Not Included. This is one of our cornerstone games of the channel. We've played a lot of this game. Should we test the theory up here? Should we test if we can do that? Because this is technically... Is this a room? Might need a little pneumatic door here or something. There's a lot of cracked eggs in here, but... Oh, there we go. Let's slap a... Let's try this. That could be a fucking awesome little thing. And then if we put a feeder point in each room... No, drop-off point. Oh, that might be very clever. Let's try that. Okay. Got all this crap swept up as well. Don't feel like loading up on it. I'll try it. Hey, listen, we're all for science here. Any ideas like that, I can well get behind. Okay. So, how big is this room? Hello? Excuse me 1 second. Darling? Was that you knocking? Excuse me 1 second, guys. Won't be a moment. No worries. One sec, I'll just grab them. Tell you what, this should have absolutely. Good luck. No worries. Cheers, bye. You need the Phillips screwdriver. Right. Seems nice enough. Sorry about that, guys. We have new neighbours next door. She needed a Phillips screwdriver. Right. So hold on. Auto wrangle surplus. Check. Let's see if this works. Although I wonder if they're just going to drop them into water and they'll die. That might not be good. Is it a calm game? It is mostly Eunuch, yeah. It can sometimes be a bit infuriating. They're definitely going to do that, aren't they? They're going to wrangle these, they're going to fall in the water. They're going to die, watch they don't drown. Yeah, we'll see. I'm not that bothered. We might need to make it a bit more accessible. If we do that with a high priority, does that work as well? Oh yeah. Oh no, wait. I thought it was ready to pick him up then. Why do you want shine bugs by the geyser? I don't.